Hi, I'm Laura with the Helena Family YMCA, and I'm about to do a 30-minute Silver Sneaker class. Silver Sneakers is an older adult class. It's for low impact, strength, flexibility, range of motion, and just to keep us getting up and moving. It's really important for our health and our well-being and our mental state too. So for this class, you're going to need hand weights. If you don't have hand weights, you can use a couple canned goods. I'm using a couple of mandarin oranges. Canned goods just kind of fits nicely in your hand. It's not too heavy, not too light. That's kind of what you want in a hand weight. You could also use a water bottle. You're going to need one anyway. We're going to take a water break about halfway through. So just have something to drink. If you're at home and you have like juice or something that you prefer drinking, that's okay too, because the important thing is just to stay hydrated. That is actually really important, especially when you're exercising and getting warm. Just anytime you need to take a break, go right ahead and just jump in right when you're ready and just take a break, maybe shake out your arms or whatever you need to do. Just hop in whenever you're ready. Make sure that your area is clear of anything to trip over. You don't want any trippery hazards. And make sure you're wearing appropriate footwear. Something like slippers or flip-flops. When we're kind of getting up and getting our heart rate moving, it can like trip us up a little bit, so be careful about that. If I stand up here and show you my shoes, these are my exercise shoes. I wear them to, sorry, I lost my train of thought. Sorry, I have just a pair of indoor exercise shoes you wear, but just whatever you have on hand is good. You're also going to need a chair. If I move here, this is the chair. This is my chair. You want to make sure that you don't have anything that rocks or rolls. Just something that's very sturdy. So if we're standing up, you get a little wobbly, you can use a hand on it for support, or if you need to sit down for a minute. And we will use it primarily for sitting, but it's there for support as well. So let's grab our stuff. We're going to store them underneath our chair. Make sure you store your stuff out of the way when you're not using it. You don't want it underfoot where you could trip over it. I stored mine underneath my chair, but like a shelf or a coffee table or something like that nearby just works as well, whatever you have. So let's get started. I'm going to put mine under my chair and we'll do a little bit of a warm-up. All right. Let's go ahead and start with a march. Make sure to get our hands and our feet moving. Getting kind of warmed up here, getting the body warmed up. Marching our legs. This is Oliver, by the way. He's visiting me today and he's very vocal. So let's go ahead and march. You can say hi to Oliver. All right, let's go ahead. Cross the body. Woo! Kind of reach across the body. Try to get those arms moving. Getting ready to work. Upright body. Practice nice, good posture. Let's reach up. Keep tapping those toes. Up, like you're about to climb a ladder. Reach up. Or grab something up on a shelf. Let's tap our toes in front. Push those hands in front. Push and open a door. Said Oliver's very vocal. And let's push those arms back, tap those toes back. Try to get warm here. Good. Just pushing with those hands. Kind of visualize yourself pushing something away. All right. go ahead and pull our elbow to our knee, up as high as you can go. Remember that you can go at a faster pace or a slower pace than I do, whatever your body needs at this point. Oliver thinks he needs a lot. Yes, he does. He's going to tell us all about it. Let's kick our legs back. Keep those arms moving while you're doing so. Good. All right. Let's put our feet right underneath our hips. If it's a little more comfortable to go a little wider, that's okay. And if you need a little support, go ahead and grab that chair if you need it. And so we're going to sit back with our hips and then up. If I'm to the side, you can see what I'm doing. I'm sitting back with my hips and up. So I don't want to do this because your knees are coming forward, and you just shouldn't do that. You should come back so your knees almost stay in the same spot. Let's do 2 more. Face forward now. All right, good. We're going to do a short stride lunge. So we're just going to pop that foot back just a little bit. We're not going back into a full lunge. We're just going back a little bit. This back leg here is for support. And go ahead and up and down. Whatever your range of motion is. Go 1 more. Switch legs. Go ahead. Do whatever you like with your hands. 1 more. Good. Go ahead and put a hand on that chair if you need it. We're going to do some calf raises. So come up on those toes, not on the tippy toes, just like the ball of the foot, and down, up and down. Try to squeeze at the top and down. If you get a little wobbly, that's what the chair is for. You can also have 2 hands up and down. Don't worry about height too much. If you can't get up. Too high, that's okay. 1 more. All right. You can shake those legs out a little bit. When we find our chair, go ahead and pick up those hand weights, whatever you're using for hand weights. Right here in both hands, right by our side, palms faced in. We're going to rotate those wrists, get them kind of loosened up a little bit. And other direction. Remember, we should be moving without pain today. If something hurts, maybe you should not do that move or modify it so it won't hurt. All right, palms faced out. Let's go ahead and do some bicep curls. So up right here in front and down all the way. Up and down. Up and down. So we go down all the way, not quite to the top. Up and down. All right, good. Let's go ahead. Palms faced in. Let's come up to the side and down. If you need to bend your elbows a little bit, that's all right. And if you can't come up all the way, that's all right. Make sure you don't go past your shoulders. Make sure we have an upright posture. We're going to do one more, and we'll work on triceps next. Let's pull one up to the ceiling, and elbow up to the ceiling. This is the point where if you need to put a little support for that elbow, you can. And you're going to bend, pull it up to the ceiling and down. Pull that hand up to the ceiling and down. Make sure you're breathing with it. All right, let's do one more, and we'll switch sides. So pull that down, let that rest for a second. Wiggle it a little bit. Pull the other one up to the ceiling, and let's go ahead. Squeeze at the top and down. Up and down. Up and down, working the back of that arm. Remember, you can put a hand there. It needs a little support. One more. All right, good. Hands by your side. Let's go kick it back again. We're trying to keep our torso in the same place. We're not trying to, we don't sway back and forth at this moment. We're going to just keep it in one place. Squeeze at the top, relax. All right, let's go forward with this movement. Good. 3 more. And 1 more. Fantastic. All right, let's put our arms up to goalposts. We're going to go ahead and pull them up and down. Up and down. Make sure those, you can see your weights and your hands in your peripheral vision. If you need to temporarily drop those arms to shake them out a little bit, go right ahead. All right, we're going to do 2 more. Up, down, up, down. All right, good. Drop it, shake it out a little bit. We're going to take one can, we're going to take it down to the foot area and then bring it up. Kind of like we're picking something up out of the dishwasher, putting it on the shelf. So it's kind of an everyday movement, kind of just about a full body movement. Kind of important for everyday work. Lots of muscles involved here. Fantastic. All right, let's go to the other side. Bring it right down to your foot. Right back up to that shelf. So down, up, right down to your foot. Put it up on that shelf. So once again, that your hand should always be in your peripheral vision. It should not go behind your head. Let's do 1 more. Excellent. Hands by your side, palms faced in. Let's go ahead and roll those shoulders back. Make it feel good. Roll the shoulders forward. All right, good. Let's bring them up to our ears and relax. Up to our ears and relax. Squeeze and relax. 1 more. All right, good. All right, we'll take just a small little break. We're just going to take a water break here. So let's put these down. We'll come back to them. Grab our water. Have a little water break here. important to stay hydrated. If you're drinking juice or tea or something, that's okay too. You just need to get a little good water in your system. All right. When you're ready, go ahead and pick up those weights. Work our legs a little bit more here. Put them right here on the legs. Give them a little bit of weight. Go ahead and march. March those legs. Check the posture. Make sure it's upright. Get them moving again. And if you're ready, go ahead and kick those legs up. You can stay with the march if you like. Fantastic. Let's go ahead and concentrate on one foot. We're going to make a loop and down. Try to make a loop. Your loop could be smaller than mine, just like a tiny little one. That's okay. That's where you're at today. Let's go the other direction. Kind of like a teardrop shape. Let's do one more. Other side, let's go. Up and around. There we go. Try not to kick my cat there. Let's go the other direction. All right, fantastic. Let's do one more. Good. Right, we're going to take one leg. We're going to lift it up, bring it to the side, and back. Lift it to the side and back. We're pretending that there's something on the floor, and we're just stepping over it. Or like we're getting out of the car, or getting up from the table. So it's an important everyday motion. We're going to do one more on this leg. And we're going to switch legs. So go ahead and switch up to the side and back. Up to the side and back. If your range of motion has to be a little smaller, that's all right. Kind of we're still pretending that there's something there on the floor. Step over it. Good practice for that. Let's do two more. So 2 and 1. All right, good. Face forward. Feet on the ground. Let's pull our toes up in front and back to. Pull them up and back down. So we're pulling those toes to the ceiling and then relax. Squeeze at the top. Squeeze at the top. Kind of the opposite muscle group from when we did calf raises. All right, good. Let's just do 2 more. All right, we're going to move on to abs a little bit. So right here by our side, let's do some penguins. So let's go back and forth. Back and forth. Make sure those sit bones stay on on your chair the entire time. We don't want them lifting off. Our back is still nice and straight here. Squeezing those side muscles. A nice good penguin. So make sure the feet are planted on the floor for the next one. We're going to come forward and up. Forward and up. If you need a little support here, have your hands here on your thighs to support maybe a little bit of your weight. Otherwise, we're right here. This is a good airplane move for your abs. I'm not going too forward, just a little bit. We don't want to go beyond like a 45-degree angle. Let's do one more. So right here, we're going to have these weights right here at your center. Make sure that spine is nice and stacked. Twist to the side and come back. Twist to the side and come back. So we're practicing that twisting motion. Ooh, it's good. Feels really good. There we go. Make sure that spine is stacked. Whole time. Breathing with this motion. All right. Weight still in front. We're going to do some crunches. So crunch here in front. All the way back up. So crunch those abs. Make sure we're coming all the way back up. Down and up. Good. Not really bending at the hips. Right here, we're crunching right here. Squeeze and up. Fantastic. Keep it up. You guys are doing really good here. This is a really good option for people who just can't go anywhere. For social distancing. All right, good. Let's go put these down. We're going to get a good stretch in. Let's just start by breathing up. Reach those hands as far as you can go, up and down. We're just going to do that one more time. Up to the ceiling, and down. All right. Good. Place them. Sorry about that. Place them in front. Pull them forward, right across that upper back. Ooh. Try to relax here. Nice breaths. You need to come in and out of the stretch, that's okay. We're going to open up that chest all the way. Try to get all the way across your chest and your arms. Try to get all the way to your thumbs. Pull the thumbs down. Pull it back. Breathing deeply. Pulling the thumbs down. Try to get a little bit of your biceps in. Let's pull the elbow to the sky. You can push it, pull it back, and get a nice stretch in here. Forcing our back to be straight. And switch. Good breaths here. Remember, we're all in this together. All right, bring them down. You don't need to go fast here. Bring them down slow. Cross one knee on the other. Go lower, just cross your ankles if you need to. Straighten up that body, really nice and tall. Opposite hand on the knee, and we're going to try to twist our body all the way around. Try to look behind you. All right, let's come forward. There we go. We don't need to go fast, especially on stretching. Let's switch our knees. Hand on the opposite knee. Straighten up that body. Try to look all the way behind you. Nice and easy with it. This is to make our body feel good. Really nice and slow. Come out of it. You don't need to go fast. All right, let's do a little legs. Bring that heel out in front, hands on your thigh, and stretch forward. Feel in the back of that leg there. Breathing. And switching legs. Other heel out in front. Hands right here on your thigh and forward. Making this feel really good. And come up. Let's go ahead and put an ankle right here on your knee. If it needs to be lower, that's all right. Hands right here. We're going to come forward. We're going to come with our back and our chest really nice and straight and up and proud. Come forward. Get a good stretch here. This one's very fantastic. Trying to make it feel good. Stretching should feel good. You should feel a stretch, but it should not hurt at all. Just kind of hold it. Let's come up. Switch legs. And forward. Stretching is one of those things that we can always do, even if we're sitting, just watching TV, or reading the newspaper. Just do a little bit of stretching, gets the blood flowing a little bit, makes our bodies feel good, keeps our bodies flexible, just so good for everything. All right, up. Let's come wide with our legs, but we're going to come to the side, drop that one knee down, get a good stretch in it. Right here, up on that toe if you can. Nice straight body. Let's go ahead and switch directions. Let's go up the other side. Good stretch right here in the leg. Really nice straight body. Remember, we're all in this together. Trying to keep ourselves good, active, and healthy. All right, come forward. Knees still wide, right here on your thighs. Round the back, all the way to the ceiling. And then try to drop to the floor. We're going to have a nice door spine here. Up and down. Try to remember to breathe. All right, good. Let's bring our hands to our side. Breathe up. And then all the way down. Let's do that one more time. Fill up our legs all the way to the top. And then let it all out. Thank you for joining me today. I hope everyone is doing really well. I miss everyone, and I hope you're staying good and healthy. You guys take care. Bye-bye.